Back on Guitar Gate. Boom. Jay, Babel. Says, this is probably my favorite SRV performance. Just amazing. This is Life Without You. Man, I haven't seen this in a minute. 921.85. It's hit the button. Four. The old Sennheiser mic. A flat to F. No, he's tuned down to E flat. Suss it out. Three dominant. Four. Two. Just go switch the strap. There's your three. Four. Lost the two, we found it. Yeah. Sussing it out. 6. That little move there, where he did it before down here in for your one chord, but this where you're in this pattern 4, you know that, but then you slide up into major for a second, so it's like you're it's that mixing of major and minor. Just riding with that thumb. See, he does that move again. There's that Hendrix chord. Sharp 9. Breathing right into that mic. I love it so hard.
Angels have waited for so long, now they have their way. Take your place.
Real quick. A minor and F sharp major sounds A flat major to F minor, the relative major and minor, okay? So when he comes in with that, all of that, he's setting up this move to the 6 minor chord. But he's firmly in that major pentatonic scale shape, because it's the same. It's the same shape. So he's just choosing to set up that change before he gets there. I've talked about this a bunch, about pushing and pulling the changes, meaning you can play where you're going to land before you get there and vice versa. And it's something that Stevie does about as good as anybody. It's where I really fell in love with that style of just like, I'm going to get to this place. I'm going to start it now. But the opposite's also true. It's I know the chords change, but I'm still staying right here. I love how he stays so centered all the time in his focus. And so right now, he's back up in this A shape, but now he's doing A minor. Right? So you can, it's blues. You can mix the major and minor if you keep the same key center. It's called key-centered soloing. So as long as you're always resolving back to the tonic, you can mix. You can mix major and minor. Jack the amp. Jack that old Fender. Playing with the feedback. Same thing, just going up top. But notice this time, it's hard to tell where he starts because he bends through the thirds all the time, but you can grab this little major, grabbing that 9. Switch it. Look at the wear on the back of that stretch. Just feeling it. Is that a horse on the back? He's tired right now, but he's feeling it. Look at this little grab. He still goes for it. He's like, I'm gonna have to lead on the 5th string. I gotta get my 3rd finger over there. He takes one little gander. He's like, yeah, I fucking got it. What? Strat, check your tuning. It's definitely a horse. All these little moves, sorry. I keep forgetting about the tuning. But this little move here, choosing to put the 3rd in the bass to get that A flat major. So again, mixing major and minor. F minor is the same as A flat major, so F sharp minor is what it looks like him doing, right? 2nd position, same as A major, just tuned down. Listen to the band bring it down. Again, still going for it. Little dyads, right? 1, 2, flat 3, 3. Still going for it. He takes a little peek to make sure, but I love that he doesn't play it safe. He's tired. He's exhausted. This is the emotional part of the live performance where it's just like, I'm preaching right now. I'm going to tell you something. It's important. I want you to listen. But he's still not going to just phone it in and be like, nah, I'm not going to do whatever I want to do. I'm still like, this is a part of me. This is my voice. There is no separation. Thought about playing it again and then decided to sing. This is what I'm talking about. These great players like this that have, who knows how many tens, plural, of thousands of hours. It's the same thing. So you see him going back and forth. Am I going to play more? Am I going to sing? Like, it's the same reflex. Watch. He's like, oh my God. Grab the mic.
I hope we've all learned something lately about a few things. There's no longer time.
Grab it. See how anxious he is?
Things like it happened to a few friends of ours over in the mother country, down south. Anywhere in the world where people push people down instead of pick them up. We are all here to help each other, love each other, and be brothers and sisters. We've got one chance in this life.
One chance.
To get out of here, whether we have to do it over and over or not. And that is to learn to love everybody else and treat them just like ourselves.
And yourself like everybody else.
Let's all try to learn a few things and pick each other up when we're down. Not ever push nobody down because we're up. You with me? All right.
What's great about that is that you could tell the nerves had taken over, but he meant it with every ounce of his being, but he wanted to get back to the playing of the guitar. He wanted to get back to his voice where he didn't have to think about his words and what he said and the best way to communicate. He could just get back to that emotional state, and so he reaches back and jacks the volume. And that little grin. It's those little looks over. Chris Layton filling it up. Hard picking. Muscle. Why not? Cool thing to notice about this, okay, I know it's like a gimmick thing, but it's just pure raw emotion. His body isn't moving. It's not, the guitar doesn't move and my head moves to bite it. It's my body doesn't move. And I bring the guitar to my teeth, find the string, and rip it out. Watch. Getting a little out of tune, aren't we? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm out of tune. You see that? Look. You heard it? No, watch him look over the guitar tech. He's like, I'm out of tune. Like, out of tune. He knows. Sorry. Just going with it. So grab a bend, why don't you? Use your ear, use the feedback. Forget the chords. Leaning into the amplifier, finding the notes, letting it sustain. Forget that it's out of tune. Hendrix style, baby. He knows he's way out. Way out! Doesn't matter. Find one thing that works, sell the piss out of it. Big bends, vibe, feedback. Still going for licks. Still going for licks. But you know what? That's what the audience cares about. Emotion. Even the musicians in the crowd left that show feeling the emotion. Not technically perfect. Wouldn't even attempt to be technically perfect. Getting out of tune, playing all kinds of crazy stuff, all the showmanship, but it's the vibe, right? It's the vibe. And the fact that what he's trying to say is that you got one shot. Love is the answer. Love yourself. Love everybody else, right? And try. One shot, one trip around, and you just go for it. Every time you see him, again, out of tune, behind his back, he's just going for it. He's not phoning it in. He's not saying, oh, I can't get that, I'm going to play it safe. This is a pure state of flow. It's the goal that we all want to get to. It's that spot that hooks us. When you lean into the amplifier like that, and you just grab a note, and you let the harmonics just reverberate in the air, and you find it, and you send it, and it's just like all the nerves in your body, it just like washes over you. And that's what hooks us as musicians. If you have one moment like that on stage, a single, you're hooked. You're a musician for life. And that's that state you want to get to in its beautiful imperfection. And that's why I love Stevie Ray Vaughan more than just about any other electric guitar player. Top of the mountain. That's it, my friends. If you dig the vibe, please hit subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're a blues player, if you remember on GuitarGate, I have a blues fundamentals course where I go over all these chords and forms and all these things that you hear me talk about. But really, it's a place to stay inspired, find new music, and keep giving you reasons to come back, pick the thing up, and keep it in your hands. Because if you keep picking it up, you make it a part of you, you get better. The journey is worth it, my friends. It's fun, it's hard, but it's rewarding. I love you all. Take care. See you. Stevie Ray Vaughan for life.